Hey everyone, it's Tom Krause with another Rockstar Minute, and today is the Eastern Conference Championship edition. Toronto FC last night won the Eastern Conference Championships. If you're not aware, December 9th is the finals. Everybody should be tuning into this, 4 p.m. on December 9th. We're big TFC fans in case you didn't know, but I want to get on to 3 strange ways to learn about real estate investing. When we were getting started in this, it was actually Nick who paid the first big money boot camp event between us, and he spent thousands of dollars to go learn some real estate investing stuff over a weekend, and that's how he got some real estate investing education. And I went and did similar things. We've read a ton of books over the years and done all that kind of stuff. But there's 3 different ways you can learn about real estate investing that don't involve spending a lot of money and sitting in a conference room for a weekend. So this is strategy number 1. We get asked a lot about student rentals. A lot of people have misconceptions about student rentals. If you really want to learn about student rentals, go to any of the colleges or universities in the Greater Toronto area. So for example, you can go to McMaster University in Hamilton, Mohawk College in Hamilton, Brock out in St. Catharines, Western out in London, and you go to these places and you drive around these universities and colleges and you find out the streets. It's really obvious where all the students are living. And this is what Nick and I did when we purchased one of the last properties out by Mohawk College. We were driving around the streets. We saw one of the students run into one of the student houses. We parked the car at the side of the road. Nick jumped out of the car, ran, knocked on the door, and started speaking to the student. And he asked these questions, how much do you pay every month? Does that include utilities and internet? When do you sign leases? What time of the year do you sign leases? Do you sign them on May 1st or do you sign them on September 1st? Do you sign 8-month leases or do you sign 12-month leases? And in a matter of 10 minutes, we had all the education we could handle on that particular student rental population. So really just going to these universities, looking at some of these properties, and speaking to the students directly, you get a ton of education in a really short amount of time. That's one of the best ways to do it for student rentals. The second thing I want to share with you is about private money. Private money is probably the most underreported and underutilized way to invest in real estate in Canada. A lot of real estate lawyers do it and a lot of mortgage brokers do it, but no one really knows how to do it. So the way to find out about private money lending in Canada is call some mortgage brokers and ask them who they know, which mortgage broker they know deals with B lenders and a lot of people with bad credit. And the reason that you want to ask that is those people generally get steered over to mortgage brokers who deal with private money. And you don't want to look for a mortgage broker who just does one deal a year on private money. You want to look for mortgage brokers, and you can ask them this, hey, do you do 20 deals a year, 50 deals a year? And if they're doing that many private money deals a year, they're in this business. You want to deal with those mortgage brokers, go set an appointment and speak with them about how you lend money in real estate as a private investor doing private money deals. And you'll learn a lot about that industry just by talking to these mortgage brokers. So that's another way to learn about real estate investing from a private money perspective. And the third way to learn about real estate investing, and this is if you're interested in flipping properties or getting into long-term rentals, is you want to reach out to any mold remediation contacts in the neighborhood that you're looking to invest. So you call these mold abatement companies, I think actually the way is the way they're referred to, but basically it's companies that go in and remove mold from properties. And the reason that you want to call these companies is every real estate investor we've ever met that has either flipped a property or done a real estate investment over long periods of time at some point in their investing career are going to deal with mold, and they call these companies. So if you want to find out who the people are who are flipping properties or doing lots of rentals in an area, call the small mom and shop mold companies, ask them who the real estate investor clients are, and they'll likely introduce you. This is a small world, everyone's pretty friendly, and you can get introduced to these people and find out where they're buying properties, how they're flipping, and it's a way to infiltrate an area really quickly and find out who the people are taking action in that area. So you call these mold companies, you find out who their clients are that are flipping repeatedly or buying a lot of rental properties, you ask for an introduction. If the first one says no, you call 2 or 3 others, and you get to the information that way. So that's 3 strange ways to learn about real estate investing that has nothing to do with sitting in a conference room or a banquet hall for 2 days. Hopefully you find that useful. Until next time, your life, your terms. Okay, so we're just going to start. We're good?
Yeah.